What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Forgotten Camel, and welcome to Men of War Assault Squad 2 with Robz Realism mod. Excuse me. We are doing a custom map that I made recently, and with a custom scenario. This is a sandbag defense, and it's also a scenario. What if Germany had invaded America? Now, I decided to make it like it's I don't know, like Mississippi, where it has all these hills and these swamps everywhere. Obviously, I didn't put very much detail into this, but it's a pretty. I kind of went a little overboard with the sandbags, and basically either the Germans could break through that or they couldn't, but that's it. It was the second line over here that actually held fairly well, and they're actually in a very good spot over here, this trench line over here. If Germans wanted to get through, well, they can't. So this is basically going to be a two-part scenario where the Germans either take that hill or that sandbag line, or they don't. And here is the final line over here. It's a rain of death right over here. It's just, there was this one time while I was in Mississippi, I came through this unfamiliar area, and there was this really high hill. Albeit this isn't as high as that hill I was on, but it was extremely high. And I decided to do something just like that because I thought, you know, that would be nice. Plus, it's a perfect area for defense. It's really hard to take back. Anyway, we are just about ready to start. We're at the end here. In a few seconds, the Germans will spawn here with regular infantry, just riflemen, and they will attempt to take this hill. That's all they're tasked with taking right now. After that, they will have to regroup and prepare for another push. Now, these guys don't get any armor or anything. We can pretend that they, you know, they were flown in or something. Either way, these Americans are very, very well dug in. Here we can see that they're already taking pot shots at the Germans. Now, of course, this trench line usually doesn't last long, but sometimes they do surprise me and survive longer than they usually do. There was this one time during my tests where not a single one of them died for like 10 minutes. Well, maybe not a single one of them, but the trench lines were not completely destroyed for like 10 minutes. But it looks like the Germans are already... well, they're already being slaughtered. Yeah, there's hardly any of them right now. That's surprising. They usually don't get killed this quickly. Yeah, the downside to this hill is that the Americans don't really have much of a chance to retreat. They're kind of stuck there. As they try getting out of that mountain, or out of this trench line, they're dead. So, in about 2 minutes, there should be... actually, there should have been some riflemen showing up by now, because most of these guys got slaughtered. I mean, I've never seen them get slaughtered this quickly. Okay, so here comes the second wave. They're showing up to a graveyard right now. Are there any left over here? No, there aren't. Holy cow, they got completely slaughtered. Wow. I did not expect that. So let's see if this guy got any kills. Wow, he's gotten 12 kills. Okay, this is the first time... this is the first time the first wave got completely slaughtered before the second wave showed up. This is kind of a first for me. Maybe, just maybe, they might be able to survive this. I gotta take this off. It's always so annoying for me. I really gotta
Come on.
get a picture of these guys shooting. Look at that. Look at this defense. It looks impossible to take. It's just really creepy. I want to see this machine gunner shoot. Come on, man. I need a screenshot. Give me a screenshot. Come on, man. Oh, yes. I love this. Yeah, this is a pretty crazy defense, but it's not impossible to take. It's just... It kind of takes... probably a division... Or not a division, a couple... As far as I can remember, it took 800, but now they got the Grenadiers coming in. Now, this isn't an endless battle like the last one I did. The last one was supposed to be endless ways, but I couldn't end it. This ends when there are either no Germans left on the field, or they just... or something else. But normally it usually takes only the riflemen to take out these lines, so it's a really different experience for me here to see it like that. Well, maybe not a different experience, it's just that they've held on for so long. Yeah, but this line over here is dead. This one's dead. This one has one trooper left. This guy, these guys are at half strength. Oh wait, never mind. Well, they're still sort of at half strength. Oh, these gunners are making short work of them. So I'm going to help the Americans out a little bit to take care of the MG gunners. I mean, I never said I wasn't going to interfere. I am going to interfere. Besides, this is like... At some point, gunners will fire at this area so much that if I send troops right there, they'll all die. Yeah, those two MG gunners are really chopping these guys up. Yeah, but this gunner has been taken out really early. It's only taken out 55 troopers. That can't be a good thing for these guys. Yeah, and they're like, I can't get gunners on there anymore either. So yeah, this is actually 55. That's the lowest amount of kills. At least I think it says 55. Either way, that's the lowest amount of kills it's had so far. Every time I've tested these scenarios. Oh man. So doing these scenarios are actually pretty easy. It's just that they're pretty time consuming. And this guy's lost a gunner surprisingly. He lost a gunner pretty early. Wow. This is just weird. Okay, it took them a while to take this line, but they're really chopping up this area pretty early in the battle, and there's still several waves that are coming in. Oh, they just took out both MG gunners! Oh, that's bad. And he's only taken out 54... This... What is this? I'm amazed. I'm actually amazed that they took out the MG gunner so early, because... Well, usually this one gets taken out after, I don't know, 70 kills, but this one, it was usually really hard to take out the shooters on this gunner. But they already took out 2 gunners so early, and WoW had less than 60 kills. Okay, but at least the gunner's back into activity. It's strange, but the Germans are surprisingly more accurate than they were earlier. They might even take this hill before, well, before the next few waves show up. Provided they take out this MG gunner, he's still strong. This lane's still working very well. It actually would have been really fun to see Germans trying to cross this area, but they're being pretty smart in trying to take this hill over here. This hill right here is just like a secondary defensive line, meant to protect these guys' flank. And that sniper's just having fun taking out people. Surprisingly, not much is going on over here. I should check from these guys' perspective. Okay, after that initial attack, things seem to have slowed down a little. Yeah, but there are a lot of dead Germans on the field. Just look at that. Look at all those dead Germans. Some of them have actually managed to cross through here, but they're getting either sniped or just shot down by the MG gunners. Or maybe they're getting killed from over here. But there's so many dead troops right now. I remember earlier when I played this entire line right here, not a single one of them were killed on the last test.
There you are.
See, it's with these battles, like in Men of War, Saw Squad, it's really... I can't really necessarily be biased unless I drop a bomb for either the Germans or the Americans. Because it just all depends. You know, it's kind of random. Either the Germans win this battle or the Americans win. Now don't let the huge buy of Germans fool you. There's still going to be a lot more waves. Or maybe not a lot more, but a couple more. And they will attempt to take this hill. Unfortunately, they don't have their machine gunners active anymore. So they had to... Pretty early on, they don't really have any support. So they might be able to take it, or they might not. They still got a support MG gunner right over here. Some of them are actually laying down underwater, not drowning for some reason. They're secretly amphibious creatures. Yeah. I like seeing this gunner shoot. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. There's not much I can say right now. Other than that these Americans are still holding, but it looks like they might fall a lot faster than they ever did before. This is... don't see... Oh, they still have a sniper on them, so that should help them out a little bit. Now, we do have grenadiers in here, but we should be getting Waffen SS troopers. Just support MG gunners. These guys will pretend that they are commanding the battle, telling them to move or die! Something like that. But these guys are slowly advancing over the river. How are things over here? Yeah, these guys are still holding. I must say that in the last scenario, almost none of these guys were killed. Like, this entire area hold except for about 4 guys. Like, these 4 guys were killed. But otherwise, this one held very strongly. And a few troopers over here held as well. But, yeah, they might be able to take this pretty early. Maybe even send an army over. Yeah, they got a lot of MG gunners coming in. Now, it's not too many. It's plenty. It's plenty fine. They, it's just that last time when they had a whole bunch of them, some of these MG gunners were still holding. Until, I don't know, the 5th wave maybe. This is probably the 5th wave already. In fact, they should by now be getting... I think that might be all of their grenadiers, actually. Well, I guess that's kind of unfortunate. That's too bad. I wanted to see those guys coming in. Over here, we still have troops that can shoot. But these SMG infantry can't really shoot anybody. They can't really shoot anyone except at close range, so they're semi-useless. And these guys are shooting like crazy. Actually wondering, because usually the waves are supposed to keep coming for like at least 20 minutes, and this area is almost completely overrun, or not overrun, not yet, but they're about to overrun it. Over here, this MG gunner is still holding strong. I want to see how many kills this guy's got. He's got only 98. Let's see, these are just riflemen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a... Yeah, the grenadiers didn't show up anymore. They're only allowed a limited amount. Yeah, but there's still guys on this line right over here, so they should do fine. Oh, they're getting so dangerously close. Oh, he was just gunned down. I love seeing all that gunfire. Most of these sandbags that fell down, it was from the carabiners. That just constant gunfire from the carabiners. The 98Ks. Yeah, they got a few dead grenadiers. And they got more, even more of these guys. You might think it's a little cheesy, but trust me, they got completely slaughtered last scenario. Over here, this line is still holding, but they're really getting taken out fairly quickly. The only The reason why they're not completely overrun right now is because this MG gunner here, they're kind of distracted from moving forward right now. Yeah, looks like their sniper's finally dead. Oh man, he's losing his sandbags. Wow, just look at that gunfire coming in after him. Oh, they finally got him. Okay, all that's left is over here. And usually this is the last area to hold. It's just somehow I made a very good defensive formation over here, despite the fact that they got, like, if the Germans got over here, there'd be very little cover. It's just somehow, somehow this is just a perfect area for these guys to be. Over here, there are still a few guys alive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this area is still holding. I think it should be about 1 or 2 more waves to go. But I didn't expect them to just get slaughtered this quickly. This is actually... This is the first time it actually happened so quickly. Yep, and there went another American soldier. Now, I'm never surprised by the amount of Germans that die here. Man, just look at those piles of bodies, especially in this area over here. Earlier, some of the Germans were actually hiding amongst their dead. And the Americans would just keep firing over here. I don't know why they wouldn't spread out. For some reason, they wanted to gather over here, which was really weird. Over here, they're finally whittling down their defenses, but somehow the MC gunner is still standing. Look at that. Look at that gunfire. Yeah, that MG gunner is still firing at them. And now he's reloading, but he looks like he's down a man. So if they're lucky, they might be able to take him out. Okay, here comes another wave of MG gunners to help support the troops. Oh, that guy just ran right into the open. Okay, there are only... Oh, okay, I thought there were only 2 guys, but there's still a couple of guys. This defense has just been whittled down quite a bit, but unless they take out this MG gunner, which has actually almost 200 kills right now. Unless they take him out, they're not going to be able to do much. Over here, there's still 3 guys alive over here. For some reason, the sniper is, hiding. You shouldn't hide, sir. Get up. Get up. Get up, sir. Oh, for the love of... Stand up! Your comrades are okay, fine. You can just go ahead and do that. But surprisingly, these I don't know if that was the last wave of riflemen or not, but it looks like their force has been stopped, actually. Which is weird. I really thought they would actually be able to take this, because they had so many troops earlier, but I'm guessing this MG gunner, which looks to be disabled now, despite taking out 211 kills. That's amazing. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to take this. Has it been 20 minutes already? I don't know. Huh. It actually looks like I think the Germans have lost this battle. I'm actually surprised. Yeah, we still got like probably a platoon of troops. Holy cow. Oh, but they still got some MG gunners coming in. Oh no, I have to reduce the amount of MG gunners they were getting last time because they were getting too many. They're supposed to come in waves of 8. Oh no. Maybe that'll help them take this hill, but this was actually a very costly battle. Jeez, a few battles ago they were able to take it with like 200 men left standing. Yeah, these guys looks like they got two guys. Excuse me. Two guys over here engaging, and another guy over here. One of these guys is hiding. Now, I have to say, sometimes Germans would actually try to engage that area over here, and would actually, and I think that was what actually caused the Germans to overwhelmingly take this area. Wow, the Americans are throwing grenades, and will successfully kill a few guys too. Yeah, but this is a loss. At first, the Germans were actually doing fairly well, but no cigar. The Americans held this position, but unfortunately, I'm guessing that they'll probably have to hang back. Like, as soon as this battle ends, these guys are going to have to pull back a little bit to their secondary line. Because they just don't have enough troops to hold it. Oh, I think they took out all the... Oh wait, never mind. There's still guys alive over here. Their sniper... I don't know what their sniper is doing. He should be standing. You're the reason why there are so many dead Americans right now. Go on, shoot. I mean, seriously. He's only got 6 kills. Yeah, those Germans are not going to be able to take this hill. I mean, they've successfully taken out the MG gunners early on, which is why I thought that they'd be able to win this, but then all of a sudden it just turned south for them. And why are there still more Germans? I keep making it so that no more of these guys show up, but more keep showing up. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, but at this point, there's no point in watching the battle anymore, because the Germans lost. I mean, by both strategically and in terms of manpower, they lost. They basically lost, but that doesn't mean that they still won't be pushing to take this hill. They will on the next video. And of course, the American troops will be retreating. But until then, I guess we'll have to end. So, anyway, I do hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe for more. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and good day.